What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and today we're going to be taking a look at the watch market as a whole and exploring it brand by brand. Now, we're not going to look at every single brand out there. I don't know how long that would even take, but we are going to explore some of the main heavy hitters in the watch space. And it seems like the watch market might be taking a dive. What does that mean for us as watch collectors? Well, good things and bad things. We're going to get into all of this and more in today's episode of The Time Teller. Let's go ahead and tell the time. It is 2:24 p.m. Let's get down to business. All right, so special thanks to the Instagram account Watch Charts and their website. If you don't follow Watch Charts, you are making a big mistake as a watch collector. They're not a sponsor of mine at all. They're just a very good tool for people that are interested in the watch market as a whole, whether you be buying or selling. It's just very interesting to have all the information of all the trends and data right at your fingertips. And again, I found them on Instagram, and their website is spectacular as well. So when we take a look at the Watch Charts homepage, we can see that the Watch Charts Market Index shows that overall, the index value in USD, it's down 9.2% in the, let's see, it was last updated October 23rd. So like pretty much right now. Now, some people would be satisfied with that data, but I want to look at it from a brand to brand basis to really see what's going on here. So I figured we'd start with the elephant in the room, Rolex, right? Everybody wants to know what the Rolex trends are, and this is pretty eye-opening. So Rolex prices have decreased 7.9% over the last 180 days. And that's perfectly fine, I guess, if you're on the right side of things. And we're going to talk about that in a moment. We're going to look at a few more brands first. Next up, Patek Philippe, the big PP. Prices have decreased 7.6% over the last 180 days. Moving on to Audemars Piguet. AP, dang, they took even more of a dive. Prices have decreased 9.6% over the last 180 days. Moving on to the people's favorite when we're looking at, accessible luxury watches, Omega. Prices have decreased 4.6% over the last 180 days. Now we need to look at the final tip of the Holy Trinity, Vacheron Constantin. 6.9% decrease over the last 180 days. And then for, kicks and giggles, Grand Seiko decreased 5.6% over the last 180 days. So what does this mean for us as enthusiasts? By the way, guys, just, ignore this massive pimple that I have here. It's crazy. I'm 34 and I'm still getting these as if, oh my God, I'm gonna look terrible for my date. Let's be honest, I don't go on dates. Well, as I said at the beginning of the episode, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. We'll start with the bad thing first. If you were someone that purchased these watches at the peak of their price, peak pandemic, thinking, man, these are going to go up. These are up so much over retail. They're going to keep going up. I can't lose. Well, if you held on to them and you didn't get out when everyone else is, guess what? You're left holding the bag and you did lose. I know a few people, unfortunately, like personally, I know, who purchased the ceramic Daytonas, white dial. People call it the Panda. People call it just the one to have. Everyone wanted that one. Peak pandemic, I think I saw prices go up to $62,000, and the watch retailed for $13,750. So $13,750. That's a massive, massive uptick in price, right? Well, I told those people, they were like, yo, I found one. I'm going to get it. And I was like, hey, you probably shouldn't buy one. They're like, what are you talking about? This is crazy. No watch has ever gone up this much. Well, I mean, it's your money, right, bro? Well, they bought it and then they didn't sell it when everyone else did. And then they, they're screwed. Because now those prices are back down into the high 20s, low 30s for that watch, which is still a massive increase over that $13,750 retail. But still, I mean, if you spent double that in the 60s, that's a pretty big hole in your pocket. So I was a big proponent of not buying high, right? That's kind of like investing 101. But most people, when they're a little bit impetuous, they end up buying high and selling low. It's kind of like in the car community. There's also a bunch of like stupid math going on where you buy a like shit box for like, let's say $6,000, then you put 20 grand into it just to sell it for 4 grand later. It's like, yeah, let's just be smarter, guys. So if you bought high and were forced to sell low, that's a bad thing now that the market is taking a dump. However, if you're on the correct side of this and you're looking for, more accessible prices, then this could be a very good thing. I mean, for the collectors out there who are looking to get into a Rolex or a PP or an Audemars Piguet or an Omega, even a Grand Seiko, I mean, prices are going down. You could make an argument for sure, and there's data to back it up. The watch market is softening, which is very, very interesting because, we're getting into the holiday season. We'll see how this affects watch buying, but this reinforces kind of retroactively what I was saying before. Don't buy high. It's your money. You can buy whatever you want. But let's just keep this concise. The watch market is softening. We have data to back it up. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this, and I will catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. And always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Hey guys, my dad's channel, The Beverly Hills Shrink, just came out with a Halloween special where he was exploring the brains of serial killers. Go ahead, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can click it and watch that channel. Let him know he's doing a good job. He's still kind of new here on the social media space, but he's a very knowledgeable dude, very entertaining, and I'm excited to show his content to you guys. So yeah, leave him a comment, support the family. I really do appreciate it. Love you guys.